Hey guys, Mistmaster1 here, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD Proud Level 1. In the last episode, we returned here to Hollow Bastion, reascended back up the place, took on Maleficent in her human form and her dragon form, and now she is no more. And in this episode, we're gonna go chase down Riku once and for all. He is the last one remaining out of this whole brigade. They kinda took him in at the very start of the game. Maleficent manipulated him into joining forces. And he's basically our arch nemesis at this point. Now, again, like I said at the end of the last video, if there is anything else that you want to do in this game before this next upcoming segment, make sure you do it now. But if everything is said and done, if you've gotten synthesis stuff you want out of the way, you've sealed all the keyholes to all the worlds at this point, aside from 100 Acre Wood, because we don't have the last torn page yet, and you've done pretty much everything, like, in terms of going back for Dalmatians, Trinities, and stuff like that. I'm kind of droning on a little bit too much, but just make sure you're all set, because we have a very huge story segment about to unfold in this game. I'm actually not going to be commentating too much of this, because a lot of it is going to be cutscenes, but anyway, we're all set. Let's go forward to the lift stop for the last time, because this portion of the lift stop will lead out from the Castle Chapel out here, and if you make your way all the way to this side, you can finally get to the Grand Hall, the penultimate area of Hollow Bastion. And if you look around, this is the room that they were residing in for pretty much the entirety of this place until we made it up here. There's Snow White here, there's Alice, there's Belle, that's the girl that Beast has been looking for. I mean, look at all this. We have Aurora, we have, what's her name? Cinderella, and Jasmine. I mean, look at all that. That's Sleeping Beauty, Aurora is. I was gonna call Cinderella Sleeping Beauty like a stupid person, but, there's one princess that's missing, and, she's kind of up there. Any item, and just make sure you're fully prepared for this. You won't really need any items. If you want to be safe, put some ethers on. Magic, it doesn't matter. One thing I would recommend, if you have it, equip the Combo Plus that we got from, I believe, the Fill Cup Solo Cup. I will put a note on the screen as to where I got that, if that's not correct, but I believe it's from doing the Solo Fill Cup, so there you go. Nothing else will really make a difference. Dodge Roll and Combo Plus. Combo Plus will make this next upcoming part a little bit easier, just for explaining that, but once you're all said and done, and you've done everything you want to at this point, guys, it's time to step forward, and this game's about to change. So, let's get it over with.
Kairi! 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 Open your eyes!
It's no use. That girl has lost her heart. She cannot wake up.
What? You're not Riku?
The keyhole cannot be completed, so long as the last Princess of Heart still sleeps.
The princess? Kairi's a princess?
Yes. And without her power, the keyhole will remain incomplete. It is time she awakened.
Whoever you are, let Riku go! Give him back his heart!
But first, you must give the princess back her heart.
What's...
Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding. It has been there all along. Kairi's heart rests within you.
Kairi's inside me?
I know all that there is to know.
Tell me, who are you?
It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. So, I shall release you now, Princess. Complete the keyhole with your power. Open the door. Lead me into everlasting darkness.
No way you're taking Harry's heart.
So it has come down to this. Riku is possessed by Ansem. We hold Kairi's heart, unbeknownst to us. She's a princess of light, and now we must face off against our friend, all the way back from Destiny Islands and years ago, under his now new form of being possessed by Ansem. And here we go, guys. This is Riku Ansem, and he has quite a variety of attacks, as you can see here. He can, you know, dodge around like that. He has like a little lunging attack like so, where he kind of goes in the air. He can just like do a straightforward lunge instead of doing something aerial. He can create a shockwave like you saw before. And also, remember how the first time we fought Riku in Hollow Bastion, he was immune to magic? That same concept still applies. However, if you use magic on him now, he shoots a little dark energy ball at you now. Also, if you use it when he's guarding like this, it doesn't do anything. And if you parry that, he'll do an immediate little spin attack like so. So you gotta be really agile. And really, no magic is going to help you. So very specific abilities won't really help you either. Except maybe if you're not playing level 1, like ours can be really useful in this fight. But now let's actually get going and fight this guy. Okay, there's a shockwave attack. That was a bit sketchy. Here's how we're going to take this. Things you should note about this fight. Every time he does a little juking attack like that, he'll always do a little sort of... I don't know, it was like a kind of a reverse uppercut with his sword. He'll just do like a small shockwave type move, and every 4 hits you deal to this guy, he will automatically counter with that little attack there. And I'll just prove it again. It's not just a combo, it's 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and he will counter sometimes with that attack, sometimes with a little spinning attack. And really, you're just gonna have to adapt to whatever he does, because he will variate his attacks at complete random. The easiest way to deal with this guy, in pretty much any instance, if you have, you know, real strength, Ars Arcanum can do a lot of damage to this guy. However, what you're ultimately gauging for is to deplete, same thing. Get rid of a lot of this guy's health until he enters his next little phase, because this guy has 3 different phases of attacks that he has. So we did 3 hits there, but see, I did a 4th hit right there, and he did another attack just to counter that. If you attack that, he'll just block you. I mean, he's holding his Keyblade out. Yeah, that's the Keyblade that opens people's hearts. Once you have dealt enough damage to this guy, he will power up like so, and now he will shoot these dark little energy discs at you. And these things are very annoying to deal with. You can deflect them back at him. Also, that little attack right there extends, like, the little shockwave he does horizontally, like so. So make sure you're not next to him, even if you're not in its line of fire right when the sword hits the ground like that. And also, when he does little attacks like that, when he does that little shockwave attack from the air and pounces into the ground, he'll create little distributes of it throughout the ground, mini shockwaves, and he will lose his powered up state. But now, once you have entered that second phase, the key thing to note is that you can actually do a particular loop on this guy to make your life a lot easier. He will power up again once you're in his second phase, like so every so often. And really, the best thing to do is just wait out these attacks until you get an opportunity like this to get another combo. And every time he retaliates with that little circular attack, you want to attack again at a very specific time, and this is where the Combo Plus comes in handy, because every 4 hits he'll automatically retaliate, and if you attack him at a very specific point when he does that type of counterattack, you will always be able to loop him infinitely like this, so long as you time your first hit over and over again. After you've dealt enough damage, though, he will do another attack. I'm not sure. Okay, he's not quite there yet. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's be careful. Let's get away. Let's heal. He can still throw those dark energy discs, so let's keep our distance as well. He's going to distribute the damage into the floor. Let's dodge, roll around, and not get hit by it. And sort of just repeat that little thing. He only has one other attack that we've yet to see, and he's probably going to start using it any second now. If we had the scan ability, basically, this guy has 3 full health bars. And every time you deplete a health bar, he'll enter a new phase. The first phase is what we've already seen. This is what he does in his second phase, but in his third phase, he has another special attack like this. This is Dark Aura, and he'll charge the arena repeatedly with these little bursts where he comes in and out of the dimensions, basically. And then he'll finish off with a really powerful shockwave attack that you have to be really observant of. But that's pretty much everything that you have to note of. If you take too long, he will restart his sort of Dark Aura attack like this. So not only do you have to really dodge around using glide to your advantage and all that other stuff, but he also does this little shockwave that's really... That attack is very annoying to dodge towards the latter end. The first little half of it isn't so bad. Okay. I need to focus here. I'm taking too much damage, and I'm... Okay, he's done Dark Aura 3 times. Now, I really need to focus. I've been too busy explaining stuff that I've been more focused on sort of just, Okay, hang on. I need to get this guy in perfect position. There we go. Okay, no, that's fine. Good. Now we're just gonna keep this loop up for the rest of the fight. So, again, if my commentary is a little shaky, it's because I really need to focus, because this guy is really bad news once he enters this phase. I cannot hold out forever, so I have to use this tactic of looping him over and over again, make my life easier, and there we go. Riku has been defeated. Hopefully we can free him from his possessor, but I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. Now what, after all that? For defeating Riku Ansem, you get the Ragnarok ability for Sora, but...
Riku!
The keyhole! It won't work! The keyhole's not finished yet!
What can we do?
Maybe we gotta go wake Kyrie up.
I think you're right. If we can free her heart... But how? A Keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder.
Sora? Sora! Hold on!
Sora! What's happening to me? Falling into darkness.
Sora? Are you really? No, he can't be. I won't let him go!
So, you have awakened at last, Princess. The keyhole is now complete. You have served your purpose, but now it's over.
Do you think we can stop him all by ourselves? I don't know.
Impossible.
No! You won't use me for this!
Riku!
You've gotta run! The Heartless are coming!
What about the keyhole?
Let's just get out of here!
What a surreal turn of events. Look at this. We are now a Shadow Heartless. After all of that, we have released our hearts, we have released Kairi's heart, we've released all the hearts from the princesses that were stored in Riku's Keyblade. We actually got ourselves a glimpse of Ansem after Riku's body dissipated, but it came back to protect Kairi, Donald, Goofy, warning them of the Heartless coming. But one of them is us. Yeah, this has changed the game dramatically now. We must now track after all of our friends, whatever the word is. I was going somewhere with that, and it was going really nice, and it completely ruined it. Hey. But, yeah, now our new mission, Riku has, we don't really know what's happened. Ansem has now shown his true form. Riku was only a spirit there. Don't know what's happened to him, but now that all of that is said and done, we have to traverse back through Hollow Bastion and, in a desperate attempt, try to catch up to Kairi and our friends. Even though they're not going to recognize us even remotely as Sora, we need to try our best to convince them otherwise. This could end horribly wrong. They could find us as just another enemy, destroy us, maybe even be gone forever. But we have to chase after them. We have to make our way back to that entrance hall. Come on. Kairi, hurry! I can't leave them behind. We can't stay here. A Heartless is after us. That's us. I'll take care of him. Oh, man. Yeah, Kairi has now been brought back. All the Princesses of Heart have their hearts back, but this could be really bad, but we don't have a choice.
Confounded heartless! Get lost, will ya?
Sora? Is that you? This time, I'll protect you. Sora!
Irene!
Kairi, thank you. Sora!
Go now!
Come with us!
I told you before, I'm not leaving without Belle. Now go! The Heartless are coming.
All right. Let's get out of here.
With the light that Kairi possesses, she's allows Sora to reattain his human form, but the Heartless and Hollow Bastion are now running out of control. Beast is left behind to deal with it. It's not good. Riku's gone missing. All this bad news, dude.
Tell me what happened.
We're back in Traverse Town.
So the darkness is flowing out of that keyhole.
No wonder there are more and more Heartless everywhere. The only way to stop them is...
Seal the keyhole, right?
Maybe, but no one knows what will happen once it's sealed.
Well, we can't just stay here. We have to do something. I've got a friend back there.
That's right. You have one more friend to worry about. Riku's Keyblade must have been born of the captive princess's hearts. Just like that keyhole you saw. Of course, without Kairi's heart, it remained incomplete. Once that Keyblade was destroyed, the princess's hearts should have been freed. Don't worry, Sora. If anyone can save your friend, you can.
We've made it back with what we've wanted all this time. Kairi's back with us. Sora, are you feeling okay now? If you're not, then say so. Kairi is finally back in, back in action. She's lost her heart to the darkness all this time ago, but all this time it's remained with us throughout this entire adventure. We've been Donald, what are you doing to her? That's not right now, dude. And just a lot of stuff has happened. Riku has fallen to the darkness. Ansem is a person that we've now just met this episode. We've already established. I mean, we freaking have reports just purely based off the guy. Ansem's report, it's all starting to make sense now, all this stuff, and it's not good. And if you're wondering why all this time I said you should be really careful and get through with anything else that you could do before that little scene right there, well, now if you take a look, we have Defenders and Dark Balls now have infiltrated Traverse Town. They've made their way all the way from Hollow Bastion into all the other worlds, and that is now what has happened. All the worlds that we have previously visited have now been inhabited by some of the strongest Heartless that this game has to offer. The battle level of each world has gone up significantly. New monsters have appeared in very specific worlds, stronger than we've ever faced so far. And now, that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. And I think on that note, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you all for watching. I've been Mistmaster1. This has been episode 40 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD Proud Level 1. And the next episode, we'll have to think of a game plan to get back to Hollow Bastion and seal that keyhole, but it's gonna be a lot harder now that all these events have taken place. All the enemies have gotten more powerful. We need to see if we can get Riku back. We've given up Riku for Kairi. We need to get all the friends back together again. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.